that. It's something you're going to need to know how to do. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty basic. It's not particularly scary. I thought it was scary until we did it, and like, oh, well, that was easy. So
now, of course, this is a strong resin doll. Do you want to demonstrate one of the?
Everyone, let's get at it.
Let's pull apart Pinkie Pie.
Let's do it. This is like a reverse cupcakes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yes.
Okay. So we got
you
Pinkie.
didn't need to say that.
I love it. We have. Okay, so we're gonna do some battle damage. Look how easy it is to remove limbs.
But word of advice: do not pull the legs.
Yeah. Okay. We learned this.
We learned this the hard way. I will share my dirty secret. I took apart one of my vinyl dolls, and then for how many weeks could not get her back together?
It was almost a month. We
tried
everything we could think of.
I tried, Alicia tried, Grant and Mimi tried to help, and finally we read the direction. We did our research. And we read that with these vinyl dolls, if you take a hairdryer and warm up the vinyl, that helps kind of loosen it enough that you can.
And then they said specifically on the instructions that came with the doll,
it also
do
said
not
don't
take off the legs unless absolutely
Yes.
necessary. And I'm like, oh well, geez, whoops.
So don't make the same mistake I did, but don't panic. It's not the end of the world if you do make a mistake. Somebody can help you fix
So
it.
that was.
We're all morbid enough to like to troubleshoot that kind of stuff anyway.
People get confused when I'm like, oh, I'm taking apart dolls for swapping parts and things. Like, what do you mean? Like, well, it kind of looks like a massacre. There's like arms and legs and heads all over the place.
And also sometimes when you buy a doll used, like actually the doll that I'm demonstrating on, when I bought her from the marketplace in Den of Angels, she was coming from Canada, and it was cheaper to ship her in pieces in a little box than it would have been to ship her in a large box, which she, was using, didn't come with her original box anyway. So it helps to know at least how to put them back together if you want to do that.
And look, Bella has gone up. Woo! There's the doll.
And she's back